event. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Um, um, we're live.
Okay, I'm trying to get it to still. There we go. It's coming. It's getting here.
We have one person watching. Oh, it's exciting. So
It's probably
exciting.
me. All over the place.
How is everyone doing this fantastical evening? Hopefully, you're all doing well. Hopefully, everything's working.
Yeah, it looks like everything's working on my end.
We have 2 people watching. That is freaking awesome. Three people watching.
Woohoo! Yeah, I think I'm gonna just for that purpose. I've tried OBS for the other stuff that I did. It wasn't working out too well for me. But
Yeah.
I may have to download it just for this stuff.
See, I've been interested in. Yay, it's working. Yeah, so I don't know if you.
Sweet.
That's Jared with Northwash Outfitters. I don't know, Jared, if you were aware. We spent the last hour testing on TV's channel because he's got his new computer and he, excuse me, could not get it. We could not get it to work. So um, we got this one working. We thought we'd go live for a little bit and have some fun. So that's what we're doing.
Yep.
So if you were on Mr. Teebee's stream, I do apologize. Like I said, we were having some issues. Um, we're gonna still play around with it and see what's going on with that.
Yeah. I know about the only thing I can see on yours. You're working with stuff is that every once in a while, whatever it'll kind of glitch.
Yeah, I noticed that. I actually my bitrate was at 1,000, so I just raised it up to 1,400. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, I figure I give you some feedback.
I appreciate it.
Yours seems to be working a lot better than mine.
Yeah. So, what other than the testing, what have you been up to, Mr. TB, or TB present? Sorry.
I have been up to a lot. I actually got I finally got it edited, but got a blog probably coming out tomorrow or the next day possibly, and I've already released a vlog over all the stuff that's been going on probably about the past 3 days. Tammy was sprayed by a skunk, had some health issues, had some stuff wrong with her. Somebody, well, I don't know if I can say this on the live stream or not, but somebody pooped in my car in the back.
It wasn't me.
So that's what's going to be whatever wasn't in that where it's got sprayed by a skunk is going to be in the next vlog.
Gotcha.
So,
Hello, Kelly. How are you doing? We're
what's up, Kelly?
I should have named this the after testing party. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and showing some love and support. It's also always appreciated here on my channel. Mr. TV was saying that he's got a video that he's got edited. I have one that I need to finish editing. It's actually going to be a long video, so I'm making it into a 2-part series.
Woohoo!
So, yeah,
that's always good.
I'm excited. It'll be fun.
I know I have. I'm starting to do it just to get a little bit more exposure for it, but I think it's 12 o'clock tomorrow. It's coming out. It's not premiering. It's just scheduled to come out. It's a podcast, and it's about basically about a favorite saying that I like to say is, I may not look the part, but at least I have an amazing heart. It's a thing all about positivity and all of this stuff. So,
Gotcha.
so.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Kelly. It's always good to hear when people are doing good. Obviously, I'm also interested when they're not doing good, see what I can do to help. But it's always good to hear when people are doing good. So awesome.
Yeah.
So other than that, other than school, I don't have anything too exciting going on. I'm still looking for a job. Still need to figure that out. But that's my life. I'm excited to have Halloween done. We had 1, 2, 3 nights of trick or treating. My sister-in-law had, with her kids, had 5 nights of trick or treating. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I'm like, well, look at this. This is one of my kids. Just one of them.
That's
So
nuts.
yeah, they're well, they're all stocked for candy for a while. Um, so uh, I'm actually looking forward to Thanksgiving though. That's one of my favorite holidays. I like the turkey and the food and the yummy stuff.
Yeah, we've already started. Well, Monica has. She's already started a food list if we're able to get it
Yeah,
uh, for
that's
Thanksgiving. So
that's my biggest problem this year is um, being financially challenged. I'm not looking forward to this. We normally, I mean, we also normally go out and get some videos on Black Friday. I guess it's Thanksgiving now, but same thing. But we normally go out and get videos and things like that. But we probably won't be able to do that this year. So
yeah, I don't know. I know some people was waiting for Halloween to be over with so they could start putting their Christmas trees up.
we actually wait till Thanksgiving. Growing up, we'd wait till my mom would actually do it Thanksgiving Day. I can't do it. I could not see doing it before Thanksgiving. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we always did it the day after Thanksgiving, and then it came down. I think either the day before New Year's Eve or the day after New Year's Day. I think that's when it came down.
Yeah. I'm always anxious to get it down. I like having it up. It just takes up a lot of room in the living room, and we just don't have very much room. So, yeah. Hey, look at that, guys! I have a dislike.
I
Whoever
seen that.
whoever did that, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Always. I mean, if it makes you feel better to dislike my video, then go for it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with it, but if it makes you feel better, keep it up. So,
It's all love. It's all love.
yep. So, I mean, I don't have anything special going on in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually 2 more weeks, and I'll be fully healed from my surgery. That'll be good.
Oh sweet. Yeah, I meant to tell people. I have things are up in the air couple, for weeks pretty much. Supposed to go for a stress test. Supposed to go for blood work and all this other stuff. Well, they canceled my stress test because they don't want to put my heart in too much strain yet until they figure out why my iron levels are so high. I did go for blood work Tuesday. They retested my blood again for iron. It's still the same way. It's completely off the charts. It's probably, I want to say, quadruple of what it's supposed to be. So I actually go to the actual cancer center where there's a blood specialist. I got an appointment with him on Wednesday, and he's supposed to go over with me what I could possibly have and what I could do and all that stuff. So,
Well, I hope you're able to get some answers. That's the worst thing is not having answers.
it's the worst thing. I mean, even if something happens, worst comes to worst, which knock on wood, I hope I never have it. But even if it's something like cancer or something like that, I
Yeah.
mean, I'd at least like to know at least what I have, so I know what to do, so I know how to prepare. Even if it's there's this, I forget what it's called, but it's a blood disease. It's called hemo something. Um,
Hematosis.
no, I don't think it's hematosis. It's two different words. It's hemo
Okay.
something and it's something else. It's where your body produces produces so much iron and it's in general, there's no reason for it. And what you have to do is you have to go and they actually have to take the blood out of your system so your body can replenish that blood. and it actually makes you feel better for a while. You have to
Uh,
literally, it's almost like going and giving blood all the time.
is it like plasma or dialysis kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like that. I mean, she told me when I talked to my doctor, when I talked to her and told her about, that I looked it up and that might be one thing that I do have, and she said, yeah, that might be one thing you're gonna have. You have. She said, so you can try to go get blood now if you want to, see if it'll make you feel better. So
Gotcha.
I'm
Well,
debating on whether to do that.
Jared says you're turning into Magneto. So much iron in your blood. You're gonna be a superhero soon.
Exactly. A
So
normal person is supposed to be in one of the panels. Now, all the panels are different. It just all depends on what they're checking for. But I think the normal panel at the high end was about 300 or 400. Mine is at 1700 right now.
oh
So
wow.
it's completely off the charts.
So really quick, while I have your undivided attention, um, can you hear both of us fine, Jared or
Yeah.
anyone else in the chat? Hello, Big Bear. How are you doing tonight?
What's up, Big Bear? Glad you can make it.
So yeah, my question is if you can hear us both. Okay. Um, how are how are how are Big Bear doing tonight? Hopefully you're
How's
doing
Big Bear?
Hopefully you're doing fantastical.
We'll
Uh,
start calling him now. That he's married, I'm gonna start calling him Papa Bear and Bergie Mama Bear.
yes. Okay. So y'all can hear us. Rad. And I
Cool.
think knock on wood. I think since I changed the bit rate, it's not glitching as much.
I haven't seen it
So
after I said something about it.
yeah. Um, I still want your camera though. You're a lot clearer than I am. Unfortunately, the camera is only a 720. I want a 1080.
Ah, okay. Well, my camera is in with the
The
all on one
the
desktop. This
built-in.
one is the one I'm using. It, yeah, it's built in, but it's actually only 1 megapixel,
Interesting.
but it still comes out this clear. So
Yeah, that's
uh,
freaking awesome. I'm kind of jealous. I actually want Jared's setup. That's what I want.
I want to know how he. I mean, I guess we need to have a like a live thing or whatever to answer some questions about that. But I want to know how he and other people do it, where they can be live, but their background is still blurry.
That's his
And
camera.
so
He's got a digital SLR that he's got set up,
okay,
so he can manipulate the. No, not the. It's the. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been doing photography. It's the. Not the ISO. It's the. Not the shutter speed. It's the. I don't remember what it is.
it's the
Big Bear's
blur tool.
Big Bear's doing good, so that is freaking awesome.
Awesome.
Let's see how to background.
Yeah, because a lot of times, I mean, no offense to
The
other people out.
aperture. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's got a digital SLR set up, so he can manipulate the aperture, and that's what that does.
I need to get that because, like I was beginning to say, there's sometimes when I go, I love everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm paranoid, but sometimes when I go live, there will be stuff in my background that I won't want to show. So if I can actually blur my background a little bit, that'll
Yeah.
make me feel a little bit more comfortable.
What the?
Yeah, what was that? That was weird.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Jared, I'm up for another live stream whenever you're free and available. I think the last one that we did was a good hit, and so if you're ever up for it, let me know. We can get things going.
Yeah, because I've got a full, like I tell everybody, I've got a full I call it a book, but it's just an actual notebook with a whole bunch of papers in it that of stuff that I've always wanted to try and stuff that I want to do in live stream, stuff I want to do in videos. And each time I upgrade whatever equipment whether it be my phone or whether it be live streaming, anything like that, I like to know some stuff or whatever because I know I can push a little bit more each time with the newer equipment I get.
Depth of field. That's what that is. Thank you. Jared says the blurred background is referred to as the depth of field or bokeh. So,
well, that makes sense because it puts you in the mind of like depth of how you say it?
Perception.
Dang it! There you go.
For those of you that are not aware, I used to do photography. I had a digital SLR. I missed the heck out of it. However, unfortunately, it got broken in the move, and so I haven't been able to replace it. I've kind of focused more on my YouTube. Like when I started, or when we moved, I started my YouTube channel, and so I've kind of focused more on my YouTube, and I've got equipment for that. I'm hoping one day, when I win the lottery, I'll be able to replace the camera, if you will, and get back into digital photography. But
That would be nice.
That's not in the cards right now. So, hey Johnny, how are you doing tonight?
What's up, Mr. Cook Jr.?
So, I have a confession to make for you, Johnny. When and you may or may not like me, but I'm going to say this anyways. When I accepted your friend request on Facebook, it's because my friend's son's name is John Cook. So there's quite a few John Cooks out there. But I I enjoy being friends on Facebook, so don't like block me or delete me or anything like that. So I'm just being honest with you. And I'm glad you're doing fine. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I can see that. John Cook's kind of a popular name, I guess.
Yeah. For those of you that are new to the stream tonight, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you want to, you can hit the dislike button as well. I don't care. I just hit one of the buttons. I mean,
yeah, somebody already hit the dislike button, so
they like to be touched. So, but I'm glad you're doing fine. You're not. You're not mad at me. Good.
Sweet.
So, as far as anything else going on, I don't have anything else. I mean, we've already discussed Mr. Teebee and his health. He's turning into Magneto.
Yep.
We're still, this is my live stream, so I'm going to talk about it. We're still trying to coordinate the TV awards, so stay tuned for that.
Definitely.
Please be patient. We're dealing with health issues here, so don't be a jerk.
Yeah, there's been quite a few people that have contacted me, and they just keep asking me when awards are going to come, when awards are going to come, when awards are going to come, and I'm like, look, the way that we're wanting to do it, we're wanting to do it in a unique way. We don't want to do it just like, not saying that there's anything wrong with this. It's just we prefer to being face to face instead of being in two different areas and just piecing the video together. We want to be in the same place to do it, like an actual collab.
Yeah. So the glitch is slowly making an epic return. However, I don't have any drop frames, so I have no idea what that's from. So,
if YouTube probably trying to kick your OBS off.
Probably YouTube doesn't.
It'd just be nice where YouTube just would come out with their own instead of Google Hangouts, but just come out with their own that would work with their system, and then we get so many more people going live.
Yeah, sweet. He still got me on Facebook.
Cool.
I'm actually gonna ask this. If you don't want to answer, just say none of your dang business. But where are you from? I'm kind of curious. Like, everyone knows I'm from. Well, everyone Everyone knows I live in Ohio in Springfield. I'm not shy about saying that, but I'm from Utah, so but I live in Springfield, Ohio.
I'm from Ohio, live in Ohio.
What part of Ohio are you living in?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Out in the boonies.
The
No, I'm
boonies.
just playing. I live next door to Roman Atwood.
I would love to meet him one day.
He just now had laser eye surgery.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. Um, but I did see that. I saw the video. I've kind of been focusing more on my schoolwork as opposed to my YouTube work. So
Well, that's more important.
yeah, that's my YouTube watching has been struggling. So for those of you that are wondering why I haven't watched or made any comments, I'm sorry. Yep, Utah. Um, Jared was actually born and raised in Utah.
Okay, Johnny lives in Irving, Texas. I know where that's at.
I don't know where that is. 25 minutes away from. So the only, to be honest with you, the only thing that I failed in geography. Like I know where Texas is, but I couldn't tell you where like Dallas or Fort Worth or anything. Although I do know that Dallas and Fort Worth are together because they share an airport. And the only reason I know that is because when I was younger, we went to Disney World as a family, and we had a layover in Dallas. And because of my health, the airline got us a cart to move from gate to gate. And the lady would always say, "Excuse the cart, please. Excuse the cart, please." And so we would make fun of that. Well, we would laugh about it in a polite, joking way. But because of my health, back then I was on oxygen, and so I had to have oxygen in the air. I did not like it, but my doctors made me wear oxygen. And then because of the oxygen, the stewardess type people were afraid that I was going to pass out when we traveled from gate to gate. So that's my story. So we were in the Dallas Fort Worth, Texas airport.
I won't fly. Sorry.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm afraid of heights, and I don't know. I just always said it. If I can't drive there, I'm not going.
I actually had a coworker at my last job. He was living. He lived in Kentucky, and like once or twice a year, he would come up to the office. And the first time I was there, or well, the first time I met him, he flew. Yes, that is very true. Um, so the first time he flew, and he was afraid of heights. He's like, I'm not doing that again. So the next time he drove. It was like a 6 hour flight, a 6 hour drive, and so he drove up. But with driving, he was able to bring his wife and a kid. So they kind of made it a small family vacation.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Um, well, I'm glad you weren't able to smoke. Smoking's bad for you.
Could be like my mom was. She was on oxygen only at nighttime when she slept, but she still lit up and smoked right within her while she was actually getting oxygen. She smoked right there. Wasn't supposed to.
Some people are silly.
She could have blew that house sky high with everybody else in it.
Some people.
But now that I heard Texas a little bit, Johnny, I know quite a few bloggers that are from Texas.
I believe that's where Justin Bravo's from.
Yeah, and I know quite a few smaller ones. The Upshoals are from there. I know quite a few of them from Tennessee too.
Off the Ranch is from Texas.
Yeah, all the ranch from Texas.
I like Off the Ranch. They got some good stuff.
I think Texas has as many YouTubers and stuff as people out on the West Coast.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's bigger. I mean, how big is Texas?
I don't know.
Big?
As big as a person's heart. I don't know.
Not as big. It's bigger than my heart.
Oh, I don't know if it's any bigger than mine because mine may be swelled right now. I don't know.
Mine's buried in the ground. Actually, mine's probably burnt. Off the Ranch. I, I don't watch all of their videos, but I watch quite a few of their videos. They got some good stuff.
Oh, Darren, I just now went down on your stream and just looked or whatever on this vidIQ stuff, and it says your social engagement rate is incredible right now.
Ooh, that's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I love vidIQ.
You don't have the paid version though, do you?
I did, but then when I had started having all these health problems, I had to let a lot of stuff go. But I still used the free version.
Let it go, let it go.
I've used both of them actually, vidIQ and TubeBuddy since the beginning of my YouTube journey. But I found out that vidIQ for me, as far as their service goes, and when you have any issues or anything like that, that lies big with me, and they just have that part way beyond what TubeBuddy can do.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've used both. For those of you that are not aware, I had a live stream the other day with it was supposed to be me and Herman talking about vidIQ. Herman had some internet issues. He did stop in for a few minutes at the end, but vidIQ also stopped in, so that was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, they stopped into mine too, and then I know Marie uh, from Unapologetically Gomes that they stopped into hers. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you don't see TubeBuddy doing that stuff. You don't see TubeBuddy following people on, at least small people like us. You don't see them, interacting or following us on Twitter or anything like that. But vidIQ follows me on Twitter, and they're constantly liking my stuff, constantly sharing my stuff, sending me messages. I mean, they're just absolutely amazing.
Jared says, "What's the difference between vidIQ and TubeBuddy?" I'm going to answer that question with, "What's the difference between Apple and Android?" I mean, to be honest, they both basically do the same thing.
Yeah, there's just there's little small differences, and it all depends on what the little small differences. If that is something, a feature that you are looking for,
Yeah.
it's just like going out and getting a new camera, or a new cell phone. Just like Daren just now said, what features are you looking for? If something happens, you see two cell phones that are identical, but only a couple features are different. What are the different features going to do for you, and what's going to work best for you? That's what the comparison between TubeBuddy and vidIQ is.
I've used both personally for most. Okay, so I started out with vidIQ. Um, However, a year ago, another YouTuber convinced me to switch to TubeBuddy, and I've been using TubeBuddy for about a year. I just switched back to vidIQ just to see the changes and everything. Um, so at the moment I'm switching back and forth between vidIQ and TubeBuddy. Um, when I have them both enabled at the same time, it causes issues, and so I switch back and forth between the two. However,
and that's go ahead.
I was gonna say, however, if you're going to be a YouTube content creator, you're going to want to use one or the other to research your tags and keywords.
Yeah, because they are a little bit different than that. They're almost spot on with each other, but they do have their differences in where certain keywords rank, when, all that stuff. And vidIQ, has a free version, just like with TubeBuddy. They have a pro version, which is $10 a month, and then they have a boost version, which is $49 a month. So
they both have free versions, and they both have paid versions. I've personally have used the free on both of them. I can't afford any of the paid versions. So the vidIQ has made some changes since I stopped. So I am currently in the process of going between the two to figure out which one I like more. So hopefully that answered your question, Jared. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I mean, we're both somewhat knowledgeable in the how they work. I mean,
yeah, if there's enough demand on it, I mean, I don't even have a problem, of doing a live stream about it. I mean, I've done live streams where I've actually, gave reviews and stuff with actual vidIQ. Um, so
so Jared says I convinced him to try TubeBuddy, which he's got for both of his channels. However, he hasn't figured out how to use it to help him at this point. So that's something that we can look at. At I mean, basically, what I do it for. Hold on. 2 seconds. Let it go. Let it go. So does vidIQ show my tags for the live stream because TubeBuddy is not showing tags?
that is one thing that vidIQ that separates vidIQ from TubeBuddy is it does show your tags for your channel, and it also shows your video tags as well. So when you like when you go to somebody's channel or something and you notice that their video is doing really well, you can actually see their video tags and their channel tags, and it'll actually have a number next to it depending on which one you're using, whether it's blue or whether it's actual white, and it'll tell you actually where it's actually ranking.
All right, I'm gonna switch to vidIQ then, really quick, and I'm gonna show you what I do. Hold on, or I'm gonna attempt to show you. See if OBS will let me do that. 1 second. Sorry, hold on.
You're all right for me at least.
Yeah, because I got tags in my video. I just, for some reason, like in my normal videos, TubeBuddy shows my tags, but for some reason it wasn't showing for this. 1 second. Haha. Ho ho. Hee. Let's see. What the heck is going on? Sweet. I'm ranking for Daren Hillhouse. Daren Hillhouse vlogs. Mr Teebee. Teebee presents. That's freaking awesome.
Well, dang you! I just looked at that too. Yeah, I see 1, 1, and 2. You shouldn't be ranking for my name.
You're just jealous. Nope, that's not it. 2 seconds.
Excuse me. Tell you what, that pop.
Soda.
Yeah.
All right. So this is gonna take a second for the transition to work. Hold on. I can show you for this live stream. Why is it taking forever? Forever.
There it goes. I can
Forever.
see it on my end.
All right. So for this live stream, looking at the tags, it shows your video tags right here. And it's showing that I'm ranking #1 for Mr. Teebee. For Teebee Presents. For Daren Hillhouse, I'm ranking #5. And for Daren Hillhouse Vlogs, I'm ranking #1. So what you're going to want to do as far as your tags for keyword and SEO, you're going to want to have, so for example, I have Mr. Teebee is a tag on my video. And then you're going to want to put that in your description as well as in your title. Let's try this again. So you're going to want to put that in your title and then your description. And then let's see if it does it. So the other nice thing is that if you can click on it, it doesn't show what the. So let's see Springfield, Ohio. This is the example I used the other night. So this one is a good tag or a good keyword because it's got a good search volume. However, the competition score is low. So you should rank for this, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Mr. Teebee?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And yeah, what the difference between the score and competition is if you want to rank high, whatever tags you're thinking of using, you want low competition level, but you want a high search volume. So
Correct.
if you have a high search volume, a low competition score, that means there's a lot of people searching for that keyword, but not a lot of people actually making videos on it. So you should rank high on it.
And so this one has an 86 out of 100 as far as the overall search score. So,
And that's good.
yes. And this is all, you can get this all with the free version. Same thing with TubeBuddy. Hold on.
Yeah, theirs just looks a little different. It's pretty much about the same concept. Theirs just looks a little different.
I'm going to try something really quick. 1 second.
And also, while you're looking for that, where you see the search volume and competition score, where Daren showed you that, you can actually, before you actually put in your keywords, you can actually go into the YouTube search bar and type in whatever you think would be searching high, hit enter, and over on the right side, it'll actually show you what the score for that is, and that'll tell you whether you want to use that keyword for your video or not.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, let's see. Is TubeBuddy having issues?
They may be, because I contacted them a while back about their app too. They said they've been having some stuff going on, and I think it's mainly because they're both trying to get ready for that whole 2019 switch over to the new Creator Studio. And there's some things not working, some stuff's glitching. So people are going to have issues with that because they are, regardless of anything in 2019, they're switching over to the new Creator Studio. The old one will be no longer.
Yeah, TubeBuddy, you failed me.
Well, no, it's not. I was going to say it looked like it was in there, but it's not. Because I don't see the little logo or nothing next to the comments. But the only differences that I found as far as the free versions between both of them, they pretty much give the same concepts. The only thing I found different is TubeBuddy. You're able to search your videos, all your videos, to find out if there's a chance that it could be demonetized or taken down. Doesn't mean it's 100% foolproof, but they at least check them to see if that's the chance. The thing I like about vidIQ is vidIQ actually shows you right at the top how many views you've had in the last 48 hours, how many views you've had in the last hour, and then most importantly, if you want to be monetized, it tells you how many views you've had within the last year. Ding.
Did you hear that? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I
I
just said ding.
got a Google Hangout notification from my buddy. I asked him a question earlier, so. But hopefully that answers your question, Jared, or anyone else that's watching.
And I mean, it's not saying that may not be a paid sponsorship and all these other people, but there's a lot of your biggies that teach YouTube stuff that I see. They're also not that they're totally not using TubeBuddy anymore, but they are switching over to use vidIQ even more. I mean, people like Daryl Eves, Tim Schmoyer, all them that used to be, well, even more than that, Sean Cannell. They used to be diehard TubeBuddy users and were the TubeBuddy shirts and push TubeBuddy all the time. They are now with vidIQ.
Yeah, I stopped the screen share because my computer's starting to lag. So, yeah, hopefully that answered questions. If you have any further questions, we can do another live stream to maybe answer some more questions. You can always message me. I'm always here. So, yeah, they're great tools to use.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially if you're just getting started. And it's just like I tell everybody, you still have to be somebody different. You still have to put your own tweak to it. You still have to do something outside the box because there'll be a lot of people doing the same exact thing. So you use that stuff for tips and do it, because you do want to get ranked well, but also put that added twist of making it your own too.
Definitely.
Yeah, because if you do the exact same thing that everybody else is doing, somebody that has, let's say, 1 million subscribers that uses it, does the exact same thing you do, obviously YouTube's going to push the channels bigger. So you still need to put your own spin to that stuff.
Yeah. That's one thing that I like to do is go through and watch some of the bigger YouTubers and see what they're doing. But you definitely have to go and put your own twist on it.
Yep. And that's the good thing about vidIQ and TubeBuddy. If you want to know what tags the bigger the bigger ones you're using, pop up one of their videos, have the extension on, and you should be able to see what they're putting in their videos.
Yeah. Jared says it helps. I need to spend some time diving into it this winter when I have a few free minutes. I appreciate. Yeah. So, if you ever have any questions, at least for the time being, I'm fairly easy to get a hold of through Google, Facebook, anything like that. So hit me up if you have any questions. I know I spoke about this in the past, but I know you're trying to get your channel moving, so definitely it would help to add some keywords and whatnot. So
I just subscribed to that channel, the North Wash Outfitters. I subscribed to it.
I've subscribed as well.
So
actually, I subscribed ages ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I never knew he had a channel. I got his other one, but yeah. I never knew he had this channel. So I went ahead and subscribed to it, and I'll check it out when I get the chance.
He's got some pretty cool outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
You don't?
I do.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
He owns a guide business in Utah, so Good stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, I think when I subscribed, I think I was maybe number 81, so he's getting close to that 100 mark. So
yay, push it. And I'm gonna ask this on stream. Hopefully, I'm not out of bounds, but you're trying to push your North Wash Outfitters more than your Jared Hillhouse, right? Or are you pushing both? I'm sorry if I'm. You could just not answer the question if you don't want to.
well, probably to be honest, he could probably push the Northwatch Outfitters maybe a little bit because he could be more niche specific with that
Yeah.
than his, than his other channel, unless he decides to, just do that niche on his other channel as well. Then I guess he could do it there too. But if he's going to throw up some other stuff as well, then he'd probably be more apt to searching or ranking higher with the actual Northwatch Outfitters eventually.
Yeah. So as far as niche, I have a hard time with that. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm posting a link.
Oh, you're all right. I haven't found my niche yet. That's the reason why I have all different kinds of stuff on my channel. So,
So I actually had a second channel that I would post my motovlogs on, but trying to build two separate channels was time consuming. So I had this great idea to do a motovlog on this channel and see if people liked it. And I got good results, so I've continually added those to the channel. Um, but trying to figure out my niche, like dialed in. Like the other day in the vidIQ live stream, one of the guys in the chat just asked me what the channel was about. And so I tried to explain that I do. Oh, sorry, put my hand down. So I tried to explain that I've been trying to that I moved from Utah and I'm in Ohio trying to explore Ohio and I'm trying to share that with others. And I don't know if I didn't describe it the right way or I don't know if he didn't understand it, but he just didn't seem to understand it. So I don't know.
I normally, if people ask me that even in live chat, I normally just tell them to go to my About Us section on the About section on YouTube, or just like you have a website, go to my website and it'll explain what I do, and then if you have any questions or whatever, you can ask.
Yeah.
Because it is hard to explain, especially when you do a variety of stuff. But I feel nowadays, that you have I don't know, you have to have that variety aspect in it. People may disagree with me, but I feel like you have to have that variety aspect on your channel in order to grow. Because I feel like if you just stick just with one thing and don't do other stuff as well, that you're not going to grow as fast. I've even seen a lot of the bigger YouTubers that even have 1 million subscribers and stuff. They'll throw in a rank, they'll be niche specific. Like one I know that has 1 million subscribers is a way to do hair, different styles and stuff to do hair. But they've actually thrown in like blogs and reviews and all that stuff and everything just to keep people interacting on their channel and help them grow a little bit. They don't stick to just one thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, to me, if you add a couple niches or a couple different types of videos, you're going to add different types of people to your audience. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's my personal thought on the subject. And that's why I added the motovlogs is I got good results from it. Like people, I asked if they wanted them and they said yes, but I figured that would also add people that enjoyed motovlogs to my audience. So,
And I think that again, I think that that's a good thing because I have seen some channels. I'm not going to say who they are, but I've seen some channels where they kind of did 2 or 3 different kind of niches, and then they made an announcement and said, "Well, look, we're going to just stick with these types of videos, and that is it." And they lost a lot of people just by sticking just with one because not maybe not a lot of people like that the types of videos. So.
gotcha.
They may not have watched every single video, but at least when they seen a video pop up in that niche that they liked, at least they would actually watch it, comment, engage on it,
And
and
that
all that
makes
stuff.
sense. So Jared says, I've decided to push Northwash more now and use that solely at this point for all outdoor. Gonna use my personal channel, Jared Hillhouse, as my family vlog, videography, and photography stuff. Now I know he's been working more on videography, so he's pushing that as well. So that's good stuff, and that's something that I want to work for myself in the future. I just got to figure out the time. I'm learning more about editing and things like that, so that's something that I personally need to work on myself. He said maybe some BTS stuff on personal channel. I'm not sure what you mean by BTS stuff. Maybe like BS stuff. I don't know. Hey, Dakota and family, how are you doing tonight?
What's up, Dakota family? And that's a good thing, Jared. Just use that other. If you're not going to use the North Wash, if you're going to use North Wash for everything and just put random stuff on your personal one, you can use that as a testing channel. You can use that as, just do a vlog here and there or something, and maybe feature, something from your business in it or something like that. I mean, you can use that as a testing channel.
I will be right back. I have got to blow my nose. I do apologize. 1 second.
All right. Yeah, behind the scenes, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I don't mean to keep naming bigger people, um, Jared, but even Tim Schmoyer, he's got his video creators channel, which is his business, and then he has his family vlogging channel. But every once in a while, he'll say something about video creators or something while he's doing his family channel, you know, um, and he does all kinds of different content on his family channel. So, I mean, you can find an audience for both. You're going to have your gallbladder removed, Dakota? Well, I hope everything goes okay, Jason, since I know it's you now. Yeah, I hope everything goes okay with that. I know my wife had hers removed. She said it wasn't as bad as what she thought, but we'll be praying for you and stuff while you get it done. You're supposed to have it done soon.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We were just talking about you. No,
I'm sure you were. Oh, behind the scenes. Okay, that makes sense. Jason, Dakota's dad, going to have gallbladder removed. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hopefully that goes well. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers, but hopefully that goes well. I know I just recently had surgery, and this is crazy. At least to me, it was crazy. I grew up having surgeries. I had an open heart surgery when I was 7. I had a heart transplant when I was 14. So I've had multiple surgeries, and this surgery a month ago, I think it's probably been because it's been so long. My last surgery was when I was 14. I was pretty nervous for that. So hopefully everything goes well for you. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers.
exactly. Yeah. Well, I hope your heart stuff goes good too, Dakota. It sounds like you're going through a lot of health issues, like I'm going through. So I'm right there with you. I'll be right there with you. Let us know how you do too.
Hey, the shenanigans! That's actually tomorrow night. So
Yeah. What's up, shenanigans? How are you?
you don't know when I get my heart procedure done now. See surgeon Monday for gallbladder. Well, we'll definitely keep you in our prayers. Hopefully everything goes well. Um, 3 open hearts. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He's had quite a bit. He's had some, I've talked to him stuff on Facebook and stuff. He's had quite a few heart issues along with some other issues as well. So
Gotcha.
he's been having a rough time at it too. So
I think we need to stop having health issues.
I think so too. I just think we're all getting old.
Yeah, definitely. So How are you doing tonight? The shenanigans. Glad you're doing great. I don't know if you're aware, but tomorrow night is the Saturday night shenanigans.
Yeah.
Haven't confirmed it yet, but normally it's me, Mr. Teebee, and Big John. So 9 p.m. Eastern time, hopefully, if the kids cooperate. If you can stop by, show some love, show some support, would be really appreciated. So that's tomorrow night.
Yep.
Gonna have some fun.
Shouldn't have any technical difficulties like we had
No.
on my channel earlier.
Yeah. Well, I normally I go with Google Hangouts because unfortunately I chose the Mac Life. But it seems to be working okay tonight, so that's good. So
Yep, and I'm downloading the program as soon as we get done live. I actually got the webpage up.
nice.
I'm going to, Daren, I'm going to try the slobs instead of the OBS.
That's so. Herman uses slobs. I can't use slobs because it's Windows only, unfortunately. So I'm stuck with regular OBS.
Okay.
So, but Herman the not so great uses slobs.
But he does it. He does everything from his phone, though, doesn't he? I think that's what he said. I think he does because you can do streams with that. You can do streams through Streamlabs actually on your phone.
Yeah, I think you can.
I just like going and live streaming on my computer so much better because you can do so much more on a computer than you can
What, you
an
can't
actual cell phone.
configure Google Hangouts? We need to talk.
Is that something that I need to do in TB's tips? Maybe it might help.
We can help. What,
Yeah.
I mean, what are you having an issue with? Like, serious, let us know. We can. What is it that
Is it
you're
just not?
trying to
Yeah.
do?
Is it just not recognizing your mic or recognizing your webcam or? I know this may sound weird. This may sound dumb to some people, but when I first started using Google Hangouts with Daren, Daren's the one that got me into it and got me doing all this other stuff naturally. But I didn't know you had to check mark the thing to say that you agree before you click join. I kept trying to click join and like nothing's happening.
You gotta agree. Well, you can. I mean, Dakota and family, you're more than welcome to reach out to me or Mr. TB. I'm volunteering Mr. TB. But you're more than welcome to reach out to one of us, and we can help you. Remember doing Google Hangouts back almost 4 years ago when I first got on YouTube. Wow, it's been around that long. Wow.
Yeah, it's been around a long time. The actual Google Hangouts has.
That's cool. That's good news, though.
But like I said, I love Google Hangouts. The only thing I don't, there's only one downside. Well, there's actually two downsides to it. Is you have to have an external program if you want to put an overlay on it. You can't do it strictly through Google Hangouts. And then the second one is, let's say, which you can freeze the screen on whoever's side it's on, but if you don't know how to do that, like if I was sitting here explaining something and Daren decided to open one of his Mountain Dews and it made a noise, it would automatically cut to him and people wouldn't hear what I'm trying to say. That's what I don't like about it is it picks its own times to switch people.
Yeah, that's why we're using the appear.in, and so making that work.
I wish I could make it work on my channel. I don't know how to play with that.
Watch, you're gonna get OBS open and it's gonna work like a dream.
It might do it. On my laptop, it was weird. I used regular OBS and XSplit. Sometimes XSplit would work and it'd be running just fine, and wouldn't have to tweak it or anything. Then it'd start messing up, start tweaking with it. Couldn't get it to work, would open OBS and it would work just fine. And then vice versa. Next time I'd open OBS, wouldn't work okay, be tweaking it. Still wouldn't work, so went to XSplit and it worked just fine. Settings I had before.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm trying to remember. The only time I've ever done a private Google Hangout is with just testing things, but I normally do the public one just because I like interacting with my audience. I like sharing my. It's kind of like a raw, unedited type stuff. So I like doing that, and I like being able to talk and interact. So I like doing vlogs and videos, but I also like interacting.
Google Hangouts is just especially when you're pressed for time and everything. If you're wanting to do a certain subject, instead of taking the time to create another overlay and all this other stuff and everything, Google Hangouts is just so much easier. You just do what you have to do and go live.
Yeah, that's correct. Like the other nice thing with the Google Hangouts is what's the word I'm looking for? With Google Hangouts, you can. It's not as resource intensive, so it works better on my laptop.
Minicam. I'll have to check that out, shenanigans.
Minicam.
Yeah. I'll have to check that one out. That's one I haven't heard of. I was going to use Zoom and a few other ones. I'll definitely have to check it out. Play around with it. And Daren, they got it for iOS and Mac.
Yay!
They got it for Android and Windows too, unfortunately.
What?
It says Facebook, YouTube, Google Plus, and Skype.
Google Plus, what's that?
See, I was going to use Skype for certain stuff, but some people told me that Skype was just so sketchy, depending on what that if I was the one that was using Skype, depending on what their connectivity was, the raw footage may not be that clear as far as the audio. So,
Jared, the answer to your question is restream.io.
Yep. Yes, Jared. The last 4 live streams I did it to YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, and Twitch all at the same time.
So it's restream.io. It's free. The only thing that you're going to want to be aware of, it is resource intensive, so you're going to want to make sure you have a machine that will handle it. However, it sounds like your machine will do it. If you want to do some testing, we can help you with that at some point. We're apparently getting used to all the testing in the Hangouts and the live streams, so. But that's what I use.
No, Jared, it don't. The only time it costs anything is if you want to take the actual tag off the description. It'll say multi-streaming through, restream.io, or if you want more channels or more RTMP actual channels. I don't know how to describe that, but the regular version, what I use, is free. And I know Daren uses free version too.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times with Mixer and YouTube. So the personal version is free. You can use 30 plus streaming platforms, stream quality monitoring, and no limit of bitrate.
Yeah.
So.
And I will say, Jared, you probably got better equipment than I have, so my last streams have run flawlessly. So just like Daren said, I'm pretty sure your equipment will be able to run that. And it's fairly easy. It's real easy to run, real easy to do. just a couple clicks and you're done.
I was shocked and surprised at how easy it was for me to set it up when I did it the 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking there was going to be a lot of complicated stuff to it, but you pretty much just connect everything and change the stuff, what titles you want to change it to, and go out. Put them whatever social platforms on, and then you just pretty much go live.
I haven't done it in like 40 years, but I didn't even do it to Facebook, so I can't answer that. But I know Mr. Teebee does to Facebook. So before you answer that, Mr. Teebee, I want to say good night to the Shenanigans. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit.
Like I appreciate it, Shenanigans.
Excuse me. If you can make it tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, if all goes well, would really appreciate it. So you can answer Jared's question now.
Yeah, that was awesome, Shenanigans. You stopped in, really appreciate it. I normally, if I have something that I want to announce to everybody or something that I want to tell everybody, I always go on the major social platforms that I do is YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Mixer. Whether I'm doing gaming or whether I'm doing live streams like this, I normally do all 4 of them. But if I do not do all 4 of them, if I feel like Twitch and Mixer just won't give me traction with that engagement at that time, then I'll always at least do YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Facebook, yay!
And I've got mine connected to my Facebook page, so you can connect it to your Facebook page to go live, not just your Facebook personal profile.
Well, that's cool. I need to check that out. Maybe I could do that with my live streams.
Pretty much. I think it's 4 or 5 of my last live streams on Facebook have been done with Restream.io. Other than the one streams that went kind of badly for us tonight on my channel, 4 or 5 before that was done to YouTube and Facebook, and then I think there was 2 or 3 before that went to all 4 platforms. So
sweet.
And it's kind of cool because even if you're a gamer and you're like, well, I really don't want to put this on YouTube or Facebook, I put it on Twitch and Mixer at the same time. You can mix it up. You don't have to do all of them all the time.
That's good to know. Hey, what are you drinking there?
Pepsi.
Soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you should be able to hit both of them without any issues.
Yeah, and I suggest too.
You have 1,400 followers on Facebook.
I know that
no
is
way.
Nuts. That is nuts. That shows you got amazing content though with your photography and all that stuff.
That's freaking awesome.
But I suggest to what I tell a lot of people when they use Restream.io, if you're going to stream to more than one platform, make sure you have their actual chat up on the screen, so you don't have to have like YouTube open and Facebook open and Twitch open and this open. Everything's on. You can see it within your stream and know what people are saying. But congratulations on the 1,400 followers. That's just nuts. That's nuts.
And that makes more sense. 14. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, people just don't realize. They look at Facebook and they're like, wow, 1,000, wow, 500. We got more than that on YouTube. Facebook is a very hard platform, especially your pages, to actually get likes and stuff like that, because people that are on Facebook are on their own personal profiles and they're more hesitant on liking certain stuff because they're afraid they're going to get their personal stuff out there. So if you can get 50, 40, 30, you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm actually at 49 for mine.
We need one more, people. Get
Yeah,
on Darren's Facebook. Make it 50.
that would be
I
freaking
got
awesome.
75, I think, right now.
75?
Yeah, 74 or 75.
Yeah, I'm at 49.
And there it is.
I'm link dropping tonight. I do apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you. However, it's my
This is,
stream, so deal with it.
yeah, this is just a test, just to see if that link works. Won't somebody click on it and see if it works and let us know?
I just want to test the link. I needed to redo my banner. My banner's old.
Yeah, I need to do a lot of stuff with mine too. I mean, it's just that's another thing. It's just hard to keep up with a whole bunch of social platforms, and if you can find something that'll let you do quite a few platforms all in one with what you're doing and keep people engaging with your content, then gotta
So,
do it.
what's the difference between likes and follows on Facebook? Because I have 49
Like,
likes and 47 follows.
okay, likes and follows. The way that works is um, it's the same way as on your personal profile page. Likes is somebody that just likes your page. Follows, your followers are people that your content will actually show up in their feed.
Okay,
They
so
can,
I need 3 more followers.
yeah. So if you just like a page, you can actually choose to unfollow and still like the page. But by unfollowing, that's just somebody's just saying, "Look, I don't want to see your stuff in my feed."
Oh my gosh, I was not following it, guys.
And it's the same way with your personal profile. People can join you as a friend, but if they don't want your notifications coming in their news feed, all they have to do is unfollow you, but they still are your friend.
Interesting.
So
So now I gotta refresh and see if my follow was counted.
now when somebody actually likes your page, they'll automatically become a follower. They have to go into the settings and actually change it if they
48!
don't want to follow.
I can't
See,
believe
there
I
you
was
go.
not. How was I not following my own page?
I don't know. Maybe you got tired of seeing your stuff in your feed.
No.
I don't know. It might have been some type of glitch or something, but yeah, that's pretty much just the difference between follows and likes.
Okay, I need 2 more followers. I actually need more than that, but let's start with 2.
And you can. This is just something that I want to put out there. Right where it says to like a page, where that button's at, there's a drop down. You click on that right drop down button that's on that button, and you can actually click like as your page.
Yeah, I
You
knew
click whatever.
that one.
Yeah, and that actually comes up as like as well. And that's for people that are content creators or has a page and wanted to support. Like if I wanted to support Daren just with my page, I would like his page and follow his page from my Facebook page. And by doing that, I'm not giving him my real name. I'm not giving him any of my personal info, none of that stuff, unless I comment personally on that stuff. So for people that are afraid to give out their personal info that does have a Facebook page, just go ahead and like it and follow it from the Facebook page. That still helps us out.
That's what I do. Like if I really want to support them, I like them with my personal profile and my page. But normally, I just like them with my page.
Yeah, me too. That's the way I do it.
So I mean, it all depends on who it is that we're talking about, whether or not. Oh, Leia. Oh, okay. It all depends on who we're talking about. Um, it all depends on who it is that I support. So, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, there's when you like and follow somebody, it'll show up on your Facebook page that you've liked. Whoever you've liked will actually show up in a thing on bottom right hand corner normally of your page, it'll say pages also liked by this page. So that helps give them exposure because it shows, oh well, I've never heard of this person, but I like this person already, so I want to check them out.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Oh, pages liked by this page.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I don't know who that is. All right, let's refresh it again. Refresh. Excellent. It's still loading.
Load. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta take a pit stop.
It says 49 people like this and 48 people follow this. It hasn't changed. What does the notification say? Gosh. Oh, my nose itches so bad. Maybe I need to add more content to this page.
All right, I'm back. What I missed?
Not much. Jared said refresh it now, and I did it, and nothing happened. So, honestly, I probably missed something.
It's probably slow to catch up to. Sometimes it is. Yeah, Facebook is just a whole different ball game. I mean, some stuff that'll work on YouTube may not work on Facebook. Some stuff works on Facebook may not work on YouTube as far as the content you make. It's all about learning.
Sometimes I like learning. Learning is fun. So, I do actually have to end this. Sorry, I liked it from all my pages I could. No worries. I appreciate it. I try to do that. Like for you, I believe I've liked your pages from all of my pages because I have 3 pages. So I believe I've liked your page from all 3 of mine. So I completely understand. No worries. I appreciate the support. So I do have to go. I have to run an errand, run something over to my wife. But I want to thank everyone for the support. Thank you for hanging out with us, Jared. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Saturday Night Shenanigans. Gonna have some fun with that. Gonna hang out. Don't have a topic at this point, but it should be good. So, thank you guys so much for support. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you.